Meanwhile, a political face-off has now erupted with BJP hitting out on the TMC, demanding for Mahua Moitra to be sacked. That is right. Listen in.
बंगाल की खजानों से लेकर पार्लियामेंट में प्रश्न उठाने तक ये पार्टी पूर्णतः भ्रष्टाचार में लिप्त है। वहाँ पर भी बंगाल में भी भ्रष्टाचार करते हैं और यहाँ पर उनको कवर अप करने के लिए व्यापारियों से पैसा उठाकर उनके आधार पर प्रश्न करते रहे पार्लियामेंट में। अब इसका जवाब उनको देना पड़ेगा। उन्होंने ये तो मान्य किया कि मैंने गिफ्ट लिए हैं, अब मैंने कैश नहीं लिया, गिफ्ट लिए हैं। अब वो गिफ्ट भी लिए हैं, वह मान्य है या नहीं है, एथिक्स पार्लियामेंट्री एथिक्स के हिसाब से है या नहीं है, कि पार्लियामेंट्री एथिक्स कमेटी तय करेगी कि 2.5 लाख का 3 लाख का कोई कहते हैं बड़ा बैग लिए हैं और सामान लिया है, तो उसकी जानकारी वह दें कि किस प्रकार के गिफ्ट लिए उन्होंने और किस प्रकार का बाकी मामला है। परंतु ये तो सच है और ये उन्होंने मान्य भी कर लिया कि उन्होंने प्रश्न उठाए हैं, किसी एक व्यापारी के कहने पर, किसी एक कॉर्पोरेट घराने के कहने पर प्रश्न उठाए हैं।
Let's go back to Shravan Sen, a senior editor who is reporting from ground on this big story that we are tracking. And Shravan, what is very interesting to note is that the way that the TMC has been completely silent. Whenever we spoke to even a TMC spokesperson, a TMC leader, they have said, we are waiting and watching for the probe, for the details to come out from the probe, and then we will talk. Isn't it interesting that Mamata Banerjee has remained completely silent on the issue, Shravan?
Well, on this matter, Trinamool Congress's spokesperson Kunal Ghosh has said that the party has nothing to say about it. Let the investigation take place. Earlier in the day, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee essentially indicated that this is political vendetta, but this is for the first time that the Chief Minister herself has spoken about it. The reason why this raises an eyebrow is only because of the fact that, remember, on Adani issue, the Congress party has been extremely vociferous. Trinamool Congress's parliamentarian Mahua Moitra herself has been very articulate about this entire matter. She's raised this concern on the floor of the parliament. So why exactly would the party thereafter not really back her? What's the reason? Because prima facie, if you really look at it, there are some grave allegations which have been leveled against her. Is she really denying the fact that she's received those expensive gifts? And if she has received those expensive gifts, this is in lieu of what? Because the question here is that as the opposition parties have also been quite conspicuous by their silence, is the very fact that you have a parliamentarian who has given access to her own parliamentary login ID to a business rival. And let's be very clear that the Hiranandani group has also been a direct rival of the Adanis in various sectors. That is the reason why it raises an alarm bell. Now, what's important to point out here is also the fact that Mahua Moitra till date hasn't made any denial about the fact that she was in touch with the Darshan Hiranandani. She hasn't denied the fact that it was Darshan Hiranandani who was accessing her account. She hasn't denied the fact that it was Darshan Hiranandani who had typed those questions on her behalf. She hasn't denied the fact that she's asked those questions on behalf of Darshan Hiranandani on the floor of the parliament. So these are at least 4 to 5 crucial aspects on which there has been absolutely no denial coming in from the Trinamool parliamentarian. That is exactly why perhaps you would see the other parliamentarians from different parties not being extremely vocal about it. Barely about a handful of you have come out in support of Mahua Moitra, and perhaps she finds herself in an isolated spot at this point in time. She, however, maintains that there is no question of her resigning. She maintains that there is absolutely nothing wrong because she says it is interns and personal assistants of parliamentarians who use those IDs. The parliamentarians themselves do not use the ID. That's not the question. The question here is that was she asking those questions, even if it is in the interest of the nation, was she asking on behalf of a rival business company?
Absolutely, Shravan, and thank you for getting us all the details. Shravan is getting us top updates right now coming in. Mahua recording statement before the ethics panel and the Mahua payoff scam getting bigger and bigger by the day. Let's move ahead to the other stories we're tracking on Republic TV.